Might not start the stream with a freaking black screen. That should does that work out? Awesome. Wait. How did... Okay. What's up, man? You guys are already here. Got the notification squad rolling in. I see. I think that should be good. We'll pull up chat on my phone so I can just read it instead of like having to delay. Alright, we're gonna get in the game again. Oh shoot, we got a lot of people here. Oh my god. Okay, we're here. We got everybody. Oh my god. Are we still loading? Alright, we're loading. Plugging in my phone. We got 3 bots. We got a Ute. We got a Yet. We got a Haba Tik Akba. But we're doing good, guys. Boop. We got 2 boops.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what
there's a
buttons
poll
to push,
on the iCard.
how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Yes, it is, my friend. Right.
And then one day, something...
I would skip that part. Okay. Decided to take a step out of his office. That's what it said.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I can't get rid of
Perhaps
it.
he had simply missed a memo.
Got some
No matter how hard
papers if you guys
Stanley
want to pause it.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yes. But let's continue the story here. We've already played through it like once or twice, so... Oof. And let's continue, guys. And then one day, dead. Alright, yeah, we got a beep, we got a low, we got everybody here. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Guys,
doors,
left or right?
he entered the door on his left.
Chat, left or right? Not by beep, I need a left or a right, guys, in chat. Right? We're going right? Alright.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Robotic turns, guys. Got 2 rights? Alright.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Just drink it in, guys. Alright. But eager to get back to business.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, guys, now what? We gotta do left or right? Did the stream end? No? Jump off? You want me to jump off again? Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's another way to this ending.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump off the car. I think it's...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
we're not...
here.
I don't think we should jump off.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who's that?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh.
Please, Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm
Jump?
asking
You want me?
for
I don't want to jump off though. We've already. Fuck it.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Come on, Gage. Alright, now we're gonna do exactly what the opposite what the
All of his
narrator tells
co-workers
us.
were gone. What could it mean?
Which means
Stanley
we know
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
the broom closet ending is. Oh, I love the broom closet ending. Most of you won't get that, but. Wait, what? Wait, where's this? Is this different? Chat? Maybe? I don't. Is this different? Tell me, guys. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On the rail.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
try to
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
do
by
the
the
opposite
employee
this time.
lounge first, just
Walk
to
on the
admire it.
platform on the rail. Wait, which direction did I come from? I don't. There we're fine.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
Hashtag
What a gorgeous,
I-
gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
What? Wait, what did he say?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
I haven't
first open
actually
door on his
ever
left.
taken the left. Right there. But we're gonna do what you want. You want me to walk on the rail?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
jump.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
But
Look, Stanley,
can we
I think
jump on the
perhaps
rail
we've
right there?
gotten off on the wrong foot here.
oh,
I'm not
you're
your
right,
enemy,
Gage. You're
really,
right.
I'm not.
We're gonna do this.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yo, you're so smart, Gage. Thank you. Ambient is.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Should we go through the red door, guys? Red or blue? Paint bucket. There's a blue paint bucket. Does that have some significance, or is it just like blue? The red door?
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
They're both really dark rooms. Don't close. Don't close. No, wait, what?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Don't be something scary. What's that? That's weird.
Here, yes. Oh,
my eyes.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment,
Oh my God, I'm
with
in a
this
dark
place,
room.
Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Whoa, this is cool. That's very trippy. Anyways, back to work. Because we're a serious one.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Alright.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
We'll be fine, dude. No, the stairs gonna break and you're gonna die. They're just gonna come back with some fourth wall
Please,
break.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Come back through the door. Oh.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay. I can't promise anything. Chat decides, I guess. What do I do now, TH? Now go back.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Well, I mean, it's a video game. I'm not gonna really die. There's gotta be a way how to get through this. Headbutt it. Now go back. Wait. Go back. Now go back. Wait. Jump off.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
There's a room up there open. Now go back. Okay. This is an ending, man. You gotta walk through. You just tutorialing me. Wow.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Honestly, this guy makes me feel sleepy. It's truly beautiful. I love this. This is very, very beautiful. Hookah chaka, hookah chaka, hookah, hookah, hookah chaka. Two times?
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Yes, there is an ending. Narrator.
No. what do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Whee! 360.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, that makes me feel bad.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Oh no, we're slowing down.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
No, I really feel bad about this.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
No, we're going back down. No, I don't. I feel really bad.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Sorry.
I'm going back.
No, I feel so bad.
I can't wait to tell this story.
So achievements, 2 out of 10 achievements. You can't jump. Welcome back. Quit the game and start again. Click on door 3.
Story to my co-workers, Stanley thought, how amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
We're going at it, boys. We're doing it. What is this? I don't...
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
.417. Okay. This is awkward. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Are you... God damn it, just give me the achievements. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Sir. 415. Okay. 10 clicks?
Now, back to door number 437.
There's not going to be anything, is there? I'm just doing random things.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Please just let me go.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Are you high? Are you... 419. 419. I don't see a 419. Wait, probably right here.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
You're starting to get on my nerves, my dude.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
lounge. You let me die. Please just get the achievement.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I got an achievement.
You really earned it,
color.
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Dude. Here, we're gonna go. This time we're gonna take the
This
left.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
we can
it.
take the lift.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Go to the same place? But I want to do... But I don't want to. What if I want to go through here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Every time you go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
First-person shooter. I want building.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Uncolored textures. This is a separate space. Each one of these is a different room. Right?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Is there really a leaderboard? Finish the game in 2 seconds? No, that's not actually real though, is it? Yeah, that's not real. You objectively ranked. So, go to the left. Go to the left and go to the right door next time.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, that's a loading screen. Oh no. It's gonna be all glitchy.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Hold up. We need to do something real quick. You guys sit there, have fun, hold on.
Now this is the point where most people, like 99% of people, would do this. Out of this house! Out of this house! Spirits be gone from this house.
And if you see a platform with
all about the desperation and
button,
tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life, I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
Wait,
purely to
was I supposed to
spite
press a
me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. I'm listening.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Oh, this is great. I'm completely satisfied.
Making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Do it. Where is he?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Dude, he's a master at this, dude. Ooh. But you can't fit in that, though.
What does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Good job, dude. You're a pro Minecrafter.
Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Really? Oh, I think I will.
Isn't it grand?
Oh,
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if...
This is nice.
Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Let's go. Dude, this is so fun. Let's go! Minecraft!
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. No. You say I hope you brought a light? There's gonna be an enemy here when it dies.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
There's
Okay, new game.
What? No, I want to play Minecraft. Son of a biscuit. It's Portal.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yo, do we get the Portal?
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
But you're not supposed to get out that way. You're supposed to... I won't argue. Gotta place portals. And part is gonna be placed there. Oh my god, he's next to the... That's not...
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah, I'm a
Genius.
pro. Is this game made by Valve? It's gotta be made by Valve.
You know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
What? What'd I do? So dark. Yo, this is legit creepy, bro. Yo, it's the office. What the frick? Yo, this is something. Can't see anything. Video brightness. Wait, we can change. We can get rid of the black bars, I think. Right here. Videos. I think we run like a 16:9. 16:9. How do we say okay? Okay. Yo, did that get rid of the bars? Yo, there's no black bars. Let's go. But now we have to edit this, right? Maybe? Yeah. Yo, Green Envy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're having a jolly good time playing Stanley Parable. We got Gage here helping me out. Just found the Minecraft and Portal references. No, turning a light on doesn't help the game. Now we have to go back here. What the frick?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Yeah. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
End is never. The end is never. The end is... Yo, is that better? We have no black bars?
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
That's a perspective change. There was a key. Ooh, this is getting meta. There was a computer there. And one of those things said awaiting input. I don't think those are the same papers. They might be. Oh my god, he doesn't even pop yet. Up yet. There's gonna be no commentary, is there?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Get on one of the desks. Should we restart? Begin the game again. Get on one of the desks. There was a computer there, I swear, bro.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What the frick? These are different voice lines. Get on one of the dialogues. 18, no, it was 19, wasn't it? I'm on one of the desks. Default dance. Dun 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 dun. Awaiting input. There's an achievement called 8888. But how would we input that? Oh, each game we can only do one. Strange.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
It's not there anymore. 436. You want me to get on top of that one? 436. There's no way to get on top of it. Actually. Awaiting input, it's gone. Let's go. Get on one of the desks. 436. I heard a click noise there. 434. 434. Oh, that has a weird chair. How do I get on top of it? Oh! Come on in. A short history of relations between Poland and Russia. And jump out? Jump out the window? How? How do we jump out? Oh, Zerker 4? That's you. Go out the window. I don't know how to. How do I? Get some momentum, you know? Oh wait, right here. No. Yoda's fetus. You're the best, man. Oh. Oh my god, you ready? What the frick?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes,
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are we? Are we sick of the gag? Are we, chat? I don't know, guys. You tell me. We are sick of the gag.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Don't do it. What?
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Oh, yeah.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons.
You know
he pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Yes, I do.
He did it all day in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Quite unbearable. Oh, I was about to clap. Do we do anything, chat? Yo, this song's actually, wait. Did we get yo, there's a thing here. What do we do, chat? Are we? Restart? Alright, we're restarting. That song was pretty good, honestly. It was improvised though. Now what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why can we close? Oh, guys, secret ending. Door disappearing. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Demons! Well, I need to pull this up again. Just for this joke. That I'm still repeating the joke. It's just...
Now this is the point where most people, like 99% of people, would do this. Out of this house! Out of this house! Spirits be gone from this house.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Go to the right and then go to the left. Okay, simple enough. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I'm
and
really excited
Stanley
to go
knew it
left
perfectly
this whole
well.
time.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's an open door right there. Is that open door? Just saying.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't know, narrator guy. I don't know, that's a button. You heard it in the song, we like pressing buttons. Oh, do it, like, go straight? Nah, homie.
But Stanley
Yeah.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Get ready
No,
to get
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Alright, Hey chat, how you guys doing?
Let's
Doing good?
see, we
Settle?
went down, right,
That's because you got a
left,
nice cup
down,
of hot chocolate.
left, right. Yep,
And then just like-
okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Don't run me over. Yo, it's that ending.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Ah!
Okay.
I've already seen this ending.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
This ending,
Okay, from the top.
Oh, he restarted it for me. Just making sure.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
With that
he had
ending?
simply
I don't
missed
know
a
what
memo.
this ending is, though. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
I want to go right there. Let me right there. Let me in there. That door's got an extra door. I think there's an extra message if you wait and don't pick a door. Alright. Let's observe the doors for now.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. No, what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And one of them, there's not just an extra message, but an extra... you know what, Chief? That's not right. That's...
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, that's different. Am I paying attention too much? The coffee is spilled. That's new. I don't think his umbrellas were there.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What if I don't wanna? Chief. Okay. Yeah, that's not right. You know,
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you
Yes, I
know
do.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Thank you,
I know put in
everybody.
a lot
I
of
appreciate
hard
you
work,
coming
and
out.
it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I told you that door was open. Follow the line. No, man, I gotta follow the... No, but... What if we... What should we do, guys? I don't really know here. Username, access. Can't really read that. No, that coffee was spilled. I don't know. This might be still the same storyline.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
I know payday is
now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Where? Where was it? Frick, dude. I really liked that music. I'm really sad that it's gone. I'm sorry, was it like a reference? Is that what you're trying to say? A reference? We might have to do something. Might have to do that again. That's a good fern, alright? I like that fern. Just gotta check. Can we have the music back?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
This is the story. That's what's happening. In the corner. Can I still find it? They're already closing the door. Yo. I think we can do it again. I mean, in the corner, tar. In the corn tar. That's closed off. Remember. In the corner. I don't know what you're saying, Gage. Yeah, but that's the story. That's what it... That is... Yeah.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Maybe we'll find it again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Let's go. It's really
Now,
boring.
yes, this is exciting.
Yes.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
That doesn't work. That's not real. What?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. Let's follow the line. Let's not follow the line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
Screenshot.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Adventure line
I get to
nonsense.
decide?
Physiology.
Why don't I get a say in all of this?
And
Is
music,
it really?
return to office, return to
No,
monitor
it can't
room,
be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Stanley attempts to play
And the timer stopped?
unable to go anywhere
Does that
or do
mean,
anything.
did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The
game
whatever it
restarts
is that made
on
this
its own.
schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Find the line again. Begin
So,
following the line. Find an
okay.
identical replica of the office that has begun
I guess
to
now we just wait.
deteriorate.
You know,
Attempt to make up a
I
story
suppose in
here.
some way that this is a
Later
kind of
research here.
story,
Seventh
wouldn't you
restart.
agree?
There's no
I'm
longer
not
an
quite
office,
sure if we're in the
simply black
destination
space.
or the
One
journey,
black
though they're
space.
always saying that
Find a
life is
bookstore.
about the
Get
journey
bored and
and
leave.
not the
Narrator
destination.
restarts
So
again.
I hope
Hit
that's
the
where
start
we
barrier
are
is
right
gone
now.
for a long time.
We'll find out,
Stanley
won't we?
dies.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
Your starts automatically. That's 6. Yo, this is meta. this is... restarts automatically. Tries to continue story, but doesn't work.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The doors are already open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The left door? You want me to do something else? Oh, you might want me to do something else. I want to play out this. Go up the stairs or down the stairs. I mean, I haven't walked through this door yet. Anything's possible. Am I gonna get trapped here? Because there's 2 doors that could lock me inside.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
Oh my God.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
This is 6, where it starts automatically,
I
right?
am okay.
No, you're not.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Everything seems black. Isn't the obvious gonna...
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
No, it's not. This is...
Mariella.
Wait, what's the exe file? Please tell me. The Stanley Parable. Damn it. Just making sure.
On a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Dead?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
But the
It
voice...
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know. Is this... Okay. I remember the adventure line ending too. That was fun, but this is just dark. It's just dark.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Now what,
he
Gage?
entered the door on his left.
Now what? I know what we'll do. I kind of just want to follow his directions. No, I'm gonna go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Yeah, what
here.
next?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's her? Who's her? Who? Or sorry.
That's her, Stanley.
That scared me.
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I need to use the restroom, but
it's the best part of being a...
Alright, no, we're gonna use the restroom. Beef? We got a beef in the chat. What's up, dude? You're not gonna see your... Oh. Choice. Practice. Okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Yeah, that one not
Most
healthy.
medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
The same word. Deteriorated. It's unplugged. What the frick? Tries to go back to room or office. Office is only black.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Dude, this game has so many secrets, you need a guide to look at them all. Okay, we still have time. Yo, that's possible to get into, I think. Demons? Oh, he's actually good. What did I pass, though?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Something's gonna be different. Alright, you pick, Gage. Or Jack, right? Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Yo. Demons? Double paint. Dude, this is like when I try to build in creative in Fortnite. Paintings inside of each other. Doors, walls. That's what it's like, dude. Now we go left. I wanted to do the adventure one. Like, what do those paths lead to, man? Gage. I feel like it's gotta. It's clearly left. What? Yeet? We'll just go left. That's a little extra paintings than I remember. Yeah, something just doesn't feel right here.
Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
God.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Restart it. It'll
What's the answer?
It'll
What
make my screen go black.
What do I
It'll make my stream also.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No, don't.
I have to.
Don't.
You thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah, I am. I'm like, excuse me, I'm a teenager.
Story.
I'm 13.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
on the right,
he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna have to end it after this ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an up. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an...
Yeah, we'll just end it right here. All right. We'll do another one of these, hopefully. But hope y'all have a great day. All right. Sure, leave a like and see you next time.